Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the stream for the New York premiere of Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, I'm very sorry for the late stream. I had some bits and bobs I needed to get today's video sorted. Unfortunately, it's not going to be uploaded on time. It was supposed to be uploaded like half an hour ago, but it's fine. Nevertheless, we are still... I'm currently making the thumbnail for it, so the video is still happening. It's still going to come out. I'm thinking it will come out in half an hour or so. So we're going to have to wait and see how that goes down and if that is possible. But yeah, right now I'm currently doing the thumbnail for it, so I do apologise. And I apologise for the stream being recorded very late as well, because I don't know, they said that they're streaming it and I couldn't find anywhere where they were streaming it, and then suddenly they're streaming it. So I was like, do I go to bed? Do I not go to bed? I'm really tired. I kind of want to go to bed, but then I also thought I need to do my job. You know, I need my bills paid. I need to do my job, and you know, live streams are apparently one of the best ways. So we need to keep an eye out for new images releasing. Because last time for the world premiere that happened in London last week, they released a fair decent amount of new images. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled for that. We're going to do our job. We're going to capture all of these images and showcase them on my other social medias. And yeah, it should be a relatively good night. But how is everyone doing today? I hope you guys enjoy my video later. It should be a good video, a fun video. The thumbnail's really cool. Let me just save this. I do wonder when this stream is going to start, because I still hear it in my ear. I haven't got it tabbed open just yet. How's everyone doing today? Oh yeah, and it got really irritating because I didn't know when. I knew it was going to be at 10:30 UK time. I just didn't know exactly where the stream was going to be, so I obviously didn't know if I was going to stream or not. And because I'm back at a different setup now, I had to make sure I had everything downloaded, and I didn't. So I was like, oh shit, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Do I stream? Do I not stream? And I kind of wanted to stream, and I kind of thought I had to stream. So yeah, that will happen. Sorry, I'm really trying to work as fast as possible to try and get this video out before the New York premiere starts. What was I doing? This one. I'm feeling Jurassic. That's how you should be. Everyone should be feeling Jurassic. We've only got a week and a half left to go, guys. 1.5 weeks left until Jurassic World Rebirth releases in cinemas for everyone. Come on, let's do this quickly. 1 minute 17. Into ad slot. Where's the other cut-off point? It's here. 7:08.
If you want to go big on your next meal,
why is there an advert?
Babes.
Why am I
These
hearing an
Ecuadorian
advert
jumbo XL prawns
in my
are
ear?
super succulent.
Let's mute you. Let's keep the other stream going instead. How about that, eh? There we go. That should be better. Right, what was I doing? Yes, okay, one more ad slot and that's it. Yeah, sorry for the delay on the videos this weekend. I've been travelling and pretty much loads of things are here, there and everywhere. Unfortunately, there's some issues in my personal life with some money, so I've been trying to sort that out as well. Long story short, I'm trying to make everything as perfect as I can for you guys. It's really costing me dear. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content up and coming. But did anybody have a nice weekend? That one, please. That one, please. And right here, we'll do. Yes. Save. Add products. Cutant. By the way, check out the merch store. I'm just gonna say that. Check out the merch store. Got a good amount of sales on the merch store. I'm really proud of you guys. Well done. Let's schedule this there for 11 PM. So through this live stream, midway through this live stream, the video is going to go live. I really hope it's actually going to go live. I don't know. YouTube keeps doing this really weird thing where it's like checking for like monetization status, and then it just kind of confirms that yeah, it's all good. And then it doesn't say it's all good. It's hard to explain. But yeah. Right, what are we doing? Let's close this. Yep. Come on, close please, close. Yeah, now's not the time. Okay. I'll check on that in just a few minutes. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're sorted now, we're sorted. Hello ladies and gentlemen, hello. Hope you're all, oh, just in time. Just in time.
We are live in New York City at Hearst Plaza in Lincoln Center.
Here we go. Watch party time, watch party time.
Rebirth premiere. I'm Marilyn Rhodes, and tonight we are bringing you exclusive interviews with Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Mahershala Ali, and the entire cast. Plus, we've got fashion, sneak peeks, dinos, and so much more. All of this to celebrate Jurassic World's Rebirth, stomping its way into theaters on July 2nd. By the way, if you have not received your tickets yet, now is the time.
I have
not. You guys can scan this QR code to get a special offer on your ticket purchase on Fandango. You guys, Universal went all out for this.
I didn't even know Fandango was a ticket site, I'll be honest.
12-foot dino, waterfalls, fan pits, and even a classic Jurassic Jeep. Actually, just take a look for yourself.
Wow. They really went all out. Look at that. That's crazy. Lincoln Center Theatre celebrates Jurassic World Rebirth. Got the Spino in there. I'm going to avoid reading chat because I saw someone dickhead already putting in spoilers. So this is a spoiler-free zone.
We are joined now by the Earl family. You guys, welcome to the premiere of Jurassic World Rebirth. Hello. This is quite the family affair. I have to know, if you guys all stepped into the world of Jurassic World with all of these dinosaurs, who's saving the family?
Me.
Gee, the Virgin was in Jurassic
Okay,
Park.
Thomas, I hear you know a lot
Ronaldo
about
and Messi,
dinosaurs.
both of them.
That's true.
What is your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, tough decision.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
I
T-Rex, maybe?
every single one.
Every single one. You know what?
There you
Me
go.
too.
That's
Do
better.
you ever call your sister dinosaur names just for fun? Like, you're being such a T-Rex.
No.
The first London one was the world premiere.
How
The
jealous is Alex that she's not here with you guys right now?
premiere is this week.
What is she up to? Where is she? Is she
Because,
turning her
you
whole
know,
house into an Alex
technically it
sanctuary?
was
'Cause she told me that
titled
last
as the world premiere, but then the London premiere is later this week.
Okay.
I can never keep track of her. Yeah,
Having
she's
so
having a
much
great
fun.
time.
Of course, we're keeping up on socials, and Dancing with the Stars is coming up soon. Any insight on what we can expect?
I don't know. I told Alex she better win though.
She better win.
I think she's gonna win. Yeah, she used
Already,
to dance, so I feel like
the UK
she'll do well.
She's got
hopefully.
a hidden talent.
version of this was much better.
Thomas is unsure over here. Are you going to be learning some choreo and giving her some tips, maybe? You've got some
Tommy boy
moves.
moves.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I
like
do.
that. Oh, okay, I like
Stage
that.
frightening does
All right,
that.
I have a little game for you called Choose Your Dino. Okay, I'm gonna give you
T-Rex
some
or Rexy?
fictional
Rexy all
dinosaur
day.
characters. Think about, your childhood dinosaurs, and you're gonna tell me which is your favorite. Okay, Barney
Bear with me, I'm still setting up
or
the stream and
Theodore
stuff.
Rex.
What?
Okay, we'll skip that.
Barney for
Barney
sure.
for
I
sure.
loved Barney. Yeah.
Okay, Littlefoot or Yoshi?
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
We got Rexy
Petrie or Ducky?
We got Rexy.
Are we
Rexy.
familiar with
I don't
Land
know
Before
who that
Time?
one
I'm not
Land
familiar
Before
with
Time.
either.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Ducky. I'll pick one for you. When you watch the movie, you let me know, okay? You guys, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have so much fun tonight.
Thank you so much.
Bye. All right,
Well, I'll
you
buy my
guys, from
cat, that's
shipwreck to
$300.
survival,
Medicine.
Here's a look inside the story of Jurassic World Rebirth.
What I always think of when I think of the Jurassic films
Is this new?
dinosaurs
new.
that are more terrifying.
Still only one.
It is a thriller.
Okay, that's new. 2 new shots.
It just leads to this constant upping of the stakes.
Which I think makes for incredible cinematic experience.
Nothing too crazy.
You guys, I'm here now with Audrina Miranda. Welcome to the premiere of Jurassic World Rebirth. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm really, really good. I'm a little nervous still. This is my second premiere, but still butterflies in my stomach, but it's really,
You didn't
really
go to the
fun.
Berlin
This is
one?
your first major role with such a superstar cast. Was there anything that you learned from them?
I think there's a lot to take out from all of the cast members, and I think one thing Mahershala said was just to stay humble. So I think that's something that really
I'm trying to delay
my brain and
my monitor
really
because for
something I
some
would
reason my
wanna do.
webcam's delayed.
But,
Am I in
That's such
sync
good
when I
advice. And
talk,
from
by
a
the way?
superstar like
Am I in
him,
sync when I
you gotta
talk?
hold on to that for life. I
Because
love
my
that.
webcam for some
I can
reason is
say that.
delayed, so I had to
Okay,
delay my
that
audio
really adorable
on the
dinosaur
app,
Dolores was
'cause my
walking up
audio
and
is
down the
delayed.
carpet. I got to pet her. How lucky are you that you got to work so closely with her?
Yeah,
Every time I see a
she
TV
is
spot from this movie, the
amazing.
color grade is
She's
constantly
the
changing.
cutest
Yeah, for
thing.
sure.
I'm so excited to see her. I haven't seen her at this premiere yet, but I'm really, really excited. And just to catch up again, you know,
Yeah.
it's been a hot minute. But
Okay.
so to catch up, and I'm excited to feed her more
Render
licorice.
delay.
Well, I hope you get that moment. Okay, I see you were wearing emerald green, and I saw that adorable video of you dancing with those wicked dolls, so I have
Okay,
to
I
know,
think that's in sync
did
now.
you and Jonathan Bailey talk wicked?
So
No.
I think just a little bit, but not
Okay.
as much as I would want to, because I love
I think
Wicked.
the delay is in
You
sync.
know,
Yeah.
I think everything about it is great.
Everything should be in sync
so
now.
I wish I talked more about it with him, but from what we
Yeah,
talked
so
about, it was really
tonight,
cool, and I got
after
the
tonight
little Wicked Lego
finishes,
set,
this
so.
is the
So you
very
love to dance.
last
Did you guys
time,
get any
or the
dance-offs
we
while
passed
you
the
guys
halfway
weren't
mark for the
filming?
premieres
You
for the
know,
world
there was some,
tour
like, beats that
for
would
Jurassic
come
World
up and we would
Rebirth.
start dancing,
Next up, I believe,
that
is
kind of
London.
stuff.
Then we have Seoul
Amazing. Well,
or
you know, maybe
Shanghai
later
or one or the
tonight or
other.
sometime in the
But
future
those
you
are the
can
last
ask him
ones
to
there.
intro you to
Am I late? No,
podcasts.
Toby.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just started.
Yeah, hopefully he can do that.
Well, I hope you have so much fun
Hopefully I can,
reuniting with the cast of this film.
move around
You
and lay
did
back a little bit
such
better
an
now.
amazing job. We love talking
I
to you
look
today.
Thank
so
you so
fat in this
much.
t-shirt.
Bye. Have a great
Bye.
time.
I can't read the
Okay,
chat.
you
My eyes are,
guys.
like, I got tired eyes and everything.
Just how well do the stars of Jurassic World Rebirth really know their dinos? Let's find out.
Hopefully very well.
I'm Audrina Miranda, and I play Isabella Delgado in Jurassic World Rebirth. Dolores, the Alkalumps. She's the cutest thing ever. She's so
Why do
tiny,
Americans
so
say
cute.
Aquilops
We
like
love
that?
her.
They really emphasize the A.
Yoshi. I do know that one. Barney was a dinosaur. Yes. The Barney. Okay, it's from Toy Story. It's from Toy Story. Is it just T-Rex? Rexy? Rex. Rex.
Just Rex.
Okay, Rex, yes. Okay, Rugrats, right? Rugrats. The name is, we're gonna go with T-Rex again. Reptar.
Am I worried about Jurassic
Grandma
World
likes
Rebirth's
the
box
Rugrats.
office outcome with Superman? There's a whole podcast we did on this.
Do you know?
I'm not worried at all, don't worry.
Dino? Oh, Flintstones.
We're going to the early screening tonight.
I like the face she's making.
As you can see, I'm live streaming
She's
from the
looking
UK,
at me
so
like
no.
that because I don't know. Okay, Land Before Time. Barney was a dinosaur. From
I
our
can't remember what the name of
imagination.
this.
Sometimes they say the name in the theme song.
I'm sorry if
but
I
not
sniff,
that
by the
one,
way,
I
because
don't
I have
think.
really bad
We're
hay
gonna go
fever.
wild here and just say polka dot.
Yeah, that
Baby
TV spot hit
Bond. I think it went
23. It was
extinct for a
23 million
second.
views last I checked.
Be sure
That's
to catch
crazy. That's
Jurassic
more
World
than the,
Rebirth in theaters July 2nd.
The actual like trailer too.
I'm joined
I
now
don't think
by
I've
the
ever seen that
incredible
before.
Brianna Chicken Fry. Hello, how are you
Brianna
feeling?
who? Chicken
amazing,
fry?
sweaty, but excited.
Yes, okay, I'm glad you called out the sweat
Chicken
so
fry.
that the viewers at home aren't looking at me crazy and sideways.
No, you look beautiful.
Girl,
Chicken
it's
fry.
90-something degrees here
It's
in New York City.
insane. We
That's
should
the price-
like
I'm
you
just
said, we
really
should have done
tired.
mini dresses.
I'm
We should have done
really,
black,
really
no
tired.
sweat. But it's okay. We
I
look
don't usually stay up this late. It's way past my bedtime.
Exactly.
Okay, tell me about the first
Check
time
that
you
video,
watched
see if it's
the
actually-
first original Jurassic Park.
Oh my gosh, I remember exactly where I was. I was down in the campground with my dad. I was in our trailer. We put it on. I had no idea what it was about to be. Best movie of all time.
Okay, video should
some
be
of
out.
my favorite memories is
The video
watching
is
Jurassic
out
Park
in
with my
16
family.
minutes.
Did you have a
Everyone
hard
has to
time
go
sleeping
show it
that
some
night?
love,
Because I
please.
remember I was like, ooh, I
Watch
gotta
it all the way
sleep
through,
close to
even if you're not
Mom and
watching
Dad.
it. Just put it on in the background. Put it on the shortest amount of audio.
By the way,
Leave it
they're
open
bringing
in
the
another
scares back
tab.
with this
There
film
you go.
is what we hear. It's still a family-friendly
Almost
film.
11. Yeah, it's almost 11.
But
Didn't mean to
Scarlett
pause it.
said,
Oopsie.
Scarlett said we got to bring the scares back, and they're gonna pay homage to the OGs. So
12
just
p.m.
know
in
that.
Moldova. Xavier, first, fight first army. Hello, welcome. Who is that? I don't know. Someone chicken fry. Her last name's chicken fry. That's all I know. In Ecuador, 4:45 p.m.
Okay, we have the long neck.
Have you seen the new amount of views and likes the TikTok's Jurassic World Rebirth trailer? Got a TikTok 2.2 million likes. I haven't seen that.
And we have
You were close with the rap.
Ooh, what's the Velociraptor?
There we go.
Right?
I think that counts.
I think she meant muted on.
She has a little bit of
I think
an
she meant
accent.
muted on.
We'll count it.
Velociraptor.
You go to tons of these red carpet events and premieres.
I'm
If
your
you
biggest
can go
fan.
back to maybe the
Rebirth
first time
Rex
you
is
ever went to a
the
big
biggest
event
fan
like
of the
this,
Swerve channel.
Who were you so
Hello,
nervous to
TK.
see?
Welcome.
Oh my gosh, I would probably.
Yeah,
have
I
to
saw about
say
the early screenings.
At the Golden Globes, I was
I don't know.
so terrified. I wanted to see
Rebirth
Jennifer
premiere
Lawrence
stuff is
so
still
badly.
happening, yet they
So
put
bad. I
early
just wanted
screenings to the
be
public.
in the
So
presence
the
of
whole
her.
movie has
I
been
saw her,
leaked
she
online,
walked
by the way.
past me. I gasped.
You look
I
in the right
lost it.
website, you can
But
find
tonight
it.
It's like Chris Pratt, Scarlett Johansson. Are you kidding me?
Very silly
Scarlett
for them
Johansson.
to do
You
that.
gonna say hi or what?
I don't know. See, this is what I never
I can
know
see,
if
I can
if
read your
should
Kenneth.
say hi or if I should just like
7:15
from
a.m.
afar,
What are you
just
doing up
praise
so early?
them.
I think she'll appreciate like a hello, congratulations.
Hello, you're perfect. I love you.
I think that's fitting.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I love that you stopped by. Thank you so much. Have
Thank
fun tonight
you.
and bring the screams and the scares.
Yes,
okay?
I'm ready to scream. I'm excited.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by. All right, you guys. Director Gareth Edwards had a clear vision for Jurassic World Rebirth, and it's centered around dinosaurs. Here's how his knowledge of visual
Toby,
effects
go watch
brought
it.
the
You're gonna watch it
prehistoric creatures
eventually.
to
Might
life.
as well be in the cinema. I seem sad again.
We've
I'm
got a
just
real
really,
treat
really
for you
tired.
tonight. It's animal
really tired.
specialist Tyler, and he's brought an extra special guest here on the carpet. Who do we have here?
Well, we have this one of the stars.
It would be
of the
nice to see it in the
Jurassic World
Bison
Rebirth,
Valley.
Dolores.
Okay, can I pet her?
They're
She's
really
darling.
pushing the Dolores hype. They've moved on from Bumpy and Smoothie so quickly.
That. Yeah.
Okay, and now is she full grown? What's her story? Why is she in the backpack?
She is full grown. She's a full grown aqualops, and so they're about 18 inches
See, why do the
long
Americans
at
say it
their,
like that?
mature
Aqualops.
state.
It's
she's in a
Aquilops.
backpack because she feels safe.
It's
and
one
secure
word,
in it.
Aquilops.
Since coming off island, she's getting to know new people and new situations. So
Thank you, Arrow.
keep her
I'm
safe.
going to try my best to
I'm
stay up.
absolutely
Have a good rest
obsessed
of your
with her.
night.
Is she a meat eater? What does she eat? What does she
Where do you
like?
think Rebirth will place
Vegetarian.
amongst your
She's an
ranking of the
herbivore, I
franchise?
should
I think
say.
it'll probably.
That's good for us
It depends how
humans.
well
Very
it
good,
pairs
yeah,
up to
and she's very
Dominion
curious,
and
and out of all the
World,
dinosaurs,
because
she
Dominion
really
and World
seems
are
to
on
have an
par
affinity
to each other, in my
people,
opinion.
and
Wow, so now is Dolores going to be
It's
going
very
up
hard
and
to
down
say
the
who's
carpet,
like
giving
second,
a
who's
little
third
hello
between
to
those
the
two.
fans and
So
friends?
I think
She
probably
is. She'll
fourth
be
place
making her
Rebirth
rounds
because
and
it
seeing
would
new
take a
friends and old
lot
friends, I'm sure.
to reach
Dolores, we love you, baby.
the
Do you want to come home with me? Is that
stature
safe?
of
Is that
Dominion
okay?
and
Do you want to live
World.
with the human?
Yeah.
They're not in the
randomly
UK
have
recently.
been there, and it's such an amazing setting to film.
Who would be more
a
popular,
movie,
Blue?
especially
Yeah,
one
it'd
like
definitely be
this.
Blue over
I
Dolores.
understand that you have filmed all of the Jurassic
I've
World.
nope.
So
I have people
what
running my
was it like
social media for
stepping
me,
back
so
into the
I'm
world of
not.
dinosaurs with Rebirth?
Well, it was really
I'm not on
fun
social
and
media, so I've been
exciting
staying away
because
from all
we
of the
have a totally new
spoilers.
cast and a new story, fresh story, and so even some fresh dinosaurs. So it was really fun.
Was there any advice that you were able to give to the new cast that was coming in?
Yeah, run fast.
This man was like in a.
He was also a dinosaur designed to be as grotesque as it is unforgettable. Its deformities are the result of extreme genetic experimentation, and it's meant to evoke both horror and sympathy. Look, I saw the film. The T-Rex is scary as hell. Director Gareth Edwards drew inspiration from some of the most iconic movie monsters, blending elements of the Xenomorph from Alien, the Rancor from Return of the Jedi.
Just the one new scene was released. It wasn't anything majors.
Right,
oh no,
now that
2.
we're up to speed, let's see what's
There's a
happening
Rex
on the
one as well.
carpet.
I want a Jurassic World bucket hat. Be one of these for Canada? No, the last remaining premieres are London in a couple of days. Then we have Seoul in South Korea, and then we have Shanghai in China. Those are the last 3 after New York. When are you going to see the movie? Sometime in 2025.
And it is premiere night. How are you feeling?
Not bad. I'm very excited to be here.
Oh.
Okay, firstly, right off the bat, I noticed your outfit. I am
Quality is
loving
very
it,
bad.
and I have a feeling you're paying tribute to maybe your
Why is the
character
quality
or
bad?
Jurassic Park in some way.
Totally. I don't know. Just Alan
Bring
Grant
back the
in
good quality.
original Jurassic Park. He wears kind of a denim shirt with this little kind of bandana going on. So I think the movie pays a lot of homage to the original. So I felt like I might as well match that.
A big way in which your movie is paying homage to the original is.
Who's got
the
their
stunts,
tickets
the
booked?
scares,
Are you going to watch
the action.
Superman? No.
Tell me
I'm only going to
about the
watch
training that was
Jurassic
involved
and
for you.
Fantastic.
Oh man, I mean, I don't even
And
know where
F1
to begin.
probably.
Me and Manuel, who plays Ruben in the movie, we did some really cool like marine scuba diving training because I don't want to give away too much, but there's a lot of water work in the movie. So we spent like hours in the bottom of a really deep pool with like this wonderful Navy or Marine team. So that's just one of the many different aspects of the training that we did.
Wow, so pretty different from training for other projects that you've been involved in.
You know, never had to spend that much time in a pool before, but I was happy to.
I have I've seen your dance moves on TikTok,
Oh.
and everyone is wondering, did you ever challenge Jonathan to a little dance-off?
You know, I never got the opportunity to.
What?
Maybe tonight's the night.
I think tonight needs to be the night. If we want,
You try and watch it release day, and how many times do you plan to watch it? I plan to watch it as much as possible.
What's your
I'm going to watch it on release day.
Oh, God.
With some
Go-to
friends
part.
and maybe
I'm
some other
such a sucker for
creators.
the cha-cha slide. It's like so
And
basic.
then I'm
It's so
going to
basic,
watch it
but
with
it
my
always
mum
hits
and
the
dad,
all the
and then I'm going to
basics,
watch it
like
with my
Hot
other part of my
Dough,
family.
Cupid shuffle. I'm there.
Let me tell you, I was doing the cha-cha slide literally yesterday
No
because I
way.
wanted to like
Tell your mum
boost
to
my
book the
energy.
tickets.
Yeah, bro. It works every time.
There we go. Okay, I can't let you go without some tea on The Summer I Turned Pretty. Season 3. I already got my plans for where I'm gonna be, where I will be seated for the premiere.
Oh,
so
good.
what tea can you spill?
Oh man, honestly, not much. I know that the cast worked so hard.
I always
and
get
they
asked this
poured,
question:
like, all
what
of their
dinosaurs
soul
do you hope
into
to
it.
see in the
We
movie, or
actually filmed
dinosaurs
at
you
the
wish
same
were in
time I
it?
was doing this.
I'm
They
not
were doing
fussed.
all the
That's the
season
part
3 stuff, so,
of
like, I actually got
not
to go
knowing about
visit Chris
dinosaurs
in
is that when
Paris,
new dinosaurs
while we were
appear,
filming
it's something new to learn about, and I like
after
it.
I was done with Jurassic, so I just love those guys so
Wow.
much.
So your passport was racking up some mileage
Oh, I
when you
got
were filming.
stamps on stamps. Dude.
Okay.
I'm telling
Stamps
you.
on
What country
stamps.
have you not been to yet that you're dying to get to?
I'd love to get to Italy. I've never been to Italy. We shot this in Malta, and we were just off the coast of Sicily, but never got to go to Italy. And I'm Italian, so.
Well, I hope that happens for you. You could cha-cha
Are you
your
Italian?
way
Yeah,
across the
right.
world.
Maybe. Not bad. Not bad.
Have so much fun tonight. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Great
Thanks.
to see you.
Yeah, you too.
I haven't seen 28
All
years
right,
yet. I haven't seen the
guys.
other two movies,
This
so
is the best night. It is premiere night.
what's going on? Oh. Any new scenes?
I'm David Kep, the screenwriter of Jurassic World Rebirth.
This
and
is new.
By Design with E! News. Steven Spielberg called me up and said, hey, would you ever want to do another one of those dinosaur movies? And I said, if we had a good idea, sure.
That's new.
Don't see that every day.
That's a new shot.
Well, one of the things that was important to me is to see the dinosaurs in their environment. A big part of the Jurassic World movies over the last couple movies has been exploring the idea of seeing them in
If I
human
see one more spoiler in chat,
It started
I'm
with the
going to
raptors
stop
in the
reading
kitchen
chat.
in the first movie. What if they were in our environment? How terrifying would that be? Quite terrifying is the answer.
Maybe we should make it quick.
My working title for the movie was Survival, and I wanted that theme was important to me because it's not only about how
Jurassic
do these
World
animals
Survival.
survive in an environment that's now hostile to them.
They gave that name to
but
Jurassic
how
Park
is each
instead.
person in this movie surviving?
Survival is a long shot.
That's kind of our specialty.
I didn't want to just do, a team on a mission. Something has to mess up the mission almost from the beginning, because we don't make movies about how well it's going for everybody. It's what goes wrong and what do you do now.
Come on.
You always want to put people in these situations who are unequipped.
I think that's a new
see
shot.
what they do.
New audio for sure. I still don't know why that Rex roar
There's a
sounds
scene
weird.
maybe midway through the movie, after the ocean sequence where things have gone very badly on the ocean. Now they've crashed, the boat's not going to work anymore.
Ah,
They're
so this
stuck
is
on
halfway
island,
through the
there's
movie, the
dinosaurs.
Mosasaurus
I
sequence.
love that because the bar is
Okay.
very high, and they have to make a plan that we, the audience, feel like, that's a good plan, that's what I'd do.
Come on! Run!
Seen it all. Okay, just one new scene there. Maybe two. Definitely some new audio. The quality's definitely dropped. The Rex is a gentleman who speaks French. Did you see the Gildosaurus won the NBA? No, I did not see that. NBA is not popular outside of America. Do the family and crew get separate? I haven't seen the movie. This is Mahershala Ali. I get it. I get why it's late. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Jurassic World Rebirth is a new story in the Jurassic franchise with brand new characters. And this time around, Scarlett Johansson plays covert operations expert Zora Bennett, who is contracted by a pharmaceutical company to lead a team on a top secret mission to the most dangerous place on Earth, an island research facility for the original Jurassic Park, inhabited by the worst of the worst dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Their
like a
goal,
Quillops.
to secure DNA samples from 3 of the most colossal creatures across land, sea, and air. Jonathan Bailey plays paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis, who studied under the legendary
talking
Dr.
off the
Alan
script
Grant
now.
himself. Meanwhile, Mahershala Ali plays Duncan Kincaid, a fellow mercenary and Zora's most trusted ally. And Rupert Friend is Martin Krebs, a big pharma rep who claims to have found a way to cure heart disease. The film
Dolores
is also
the island's
featuring
dictator.
Manuel Garcia Rulfo, David Iacano, and my girl right here, Luna Blaze, another lady in red.
Is she in the bad? Okay, she's not. Okay. All right.
Oh my God! Can I
She's
tell
got
you
a more
guys, I've been
appropriate
watching this girl
outfit
grow up
this
since
time
she
around.
was an infant, okay? And now here you are at
Look
the
at us.
premiere of Jurassic World Rebirth. How does it feel
In London,
to be here
her,
right now?
her
I mean,
outfit
it's
was
pretty
crazy.
surreal.
I
I mean, even standing next to you, first of all, you look freaking amazing.
Look at us.
Look
in
at us in
our
red.
I'm schwitzing so much. But I saw your mom off to the side, and it's like we're having a family reunion
I know,
right here. How
I
proud
know.
is everyone?
I'm so absolutely thrilled.
New video?
I'm
Oh yeah,
so
new
happy
video's
that
gone
we're
live.
here and
Ladies and
experiencing
gents,
this all
go look
together,
at the
and
new
fact that
video.
you're here is just making that 10 times more special. It's, you know, it's really a family unit, and we all did this together, and we're here all together, and it's so unbelievably special, and the work that we all put into it, just for it to arrive and be now and have this moment at our New York premiere. We're all just so stoked.
You have been serving some looks during this press tour, might I add.
Thanks,
and
Queen.
I saw you posted a little bit of your prep before tonight. So what went into it to getting to this moment?
Oh gosh, I mean, you know, weather, big factor.
Yeah.
We had to have a last minute wet hair change just because of the humidity. But I mean, our Atelier vintage 90s Versace is staying very clean. I am not playing here. No.
I love it. Okay, and all of the work that went into your role, I mean, action-packed, stunts on stunts. What did you do to prepare and get in shape?
Ooh, what did I do to prepare?
I mean, you naturally...
Swim lessons.
Really?
Swim lessons. I mean, half of our movie is shot in water. So swim lessons, 100%.
Sorry, Dangerverse just had some issues
just
with
like
his
meditating, getting your body
copyright
right.
stuff
You know, you're
for
in
his
like
videos.
insane climates, and you know, you're
No,
out
look
there
how long.
in the jungle doing everything.
Look how long
so
they've copyrighted
just
his stuff for,
acclimating
his
to that
videos.
environment and like
The whole
getting used
freaking
to,
video.
like, the Thailand weather and the Malta
whole
weather
video.
and working out in those climates, just so much.
Yeah.
A lot, actually.
Yeah,
But
I feel like that mental prep is probably a large percentage of what gets you fully ready. Was there ever a moment?
And being just scared. That is a lot of it too.
So were you scared while actually shooting?
Yeah,
like you were terrified.
No, you want it, like, that made it even more real. It made it more real, the fact that, like, you're in the jungle, you're in the swamp, you're with the bugs, you're with the snakes, you're with the spiders. I mean, who knows? A dinosaur could pop out.
Okay, speaking of bugs, I can't let you go on with a bug on your face. Sorry. There's a live bug. Just saved her life. Okay, back to the interview. You said that Scarlett Johansson has become a mentor for you.
That's auntie.
What was the best piece of advice that she gave you?
Oh my gosh. It's honestly, it's endless, it's countless, but she told me to just, like, hold your own, you know, being a woman on set, being number one,
Yeah, I
and
can't
like,
believe it.
being the captain of that ship, and knowing that, like, you know your worth, you know you're there for a reason. You wouldn't have been given the opportunity if you weren't ready for it. And, like, that's number one.
Wow.
And she's really, that's auntie, that's my girl. I'll go for her for anything.
Wow, if I were you, I'd be diarying every night. She told me this today and that today.
My Scarlett.
You have said in the past
Let's
that
see how today's
Jonathan
video is doing.
Bailey
Remember, guys,
dancing
we've just
through life is
uploaded.
the hottest thing you've ever seen.
And it's doing
Did you
very
guys talk
bad.
about it on set?
Why
Oh
does
my gosh,
YouTube
I
do
mean,
this?
you know,
If
he had
you upload a video,
done
watch a live
reshoots
stream, for
of
some reason
Wicked,
the
and he was,
algorithm is just like,
in the
nope.
middle of going back and forth, and honestly, it was amazing because a lot of our crew also did Wicked.
Yeah, I
like,
don't know
our
why
whole,
Universal
like,
copyright
AV
stuff like
team.
that.
So
Apparently,
it's,
Goji
very
Center's
special
also
to
having
see him,
issues
like,
with it.
coming off that,
So we're all
coming to do
discussing
this.
it right
I mean,
now.
he's like a magical wonder. I don't know how he does it, but I mean, he's continuing.
Hello,
to dance
everyone.
through life,
Welcome to
babe.
the stream.
It's JB.
Wow, so were you like, hey, hand me your phone, let me see some BTS footage?
Let me see the babe. I am waiting for the second film. As are all of you. I am waiting. I am counting the days. I am counting the minutes, man. I'm waiting.
I love this moment for you. I'm such a fan. I love
I
everything
think
that
there's
you're
going to be
attached
another.
to, and I can't
There's
wait
going to be
to see
another
your
film.
star shine even brighter beyond this point. So
You
thank
just
for
posted
stopping
it?
by.
Yeah, I know, but
Love
that's
you,
the thing.
Aaron.
When I just
Congrats.
post it, within the
I'll
first
see you
5
inside.
minutes, it
I'll see
usually
you
has at
inside.
least
Okay.
250
Bye,
views.
guys.
It has 73.
In Jurassic World Rebirth, a
73.
covert ops team crosses paths
And every
with
time
a
that happens,
shipwrecked civilian
the video
family.
doesn't do well.
Meet the Delgados.
Okay. Is this the same?
Jurassic World Rebirth follows the story
It's the same
of
feature
mission,
we've seen before.
and then the story of this family that is just there by
Oh
chance.
man.
In Jurassic World Rebirth, my team is tasked with collecting DNA samples, and then a family who's on their own journey ends up getting swept up in all of that.
You guys ever wish you had a boring dad?
We do.
I play Ruben Delgado, and we're introduced to this family, and they're making this trip on his beloved boat.
Just
La
count all of
Mariposa.
them.
They're very grateful to be rescued, but they quickly start to realize that they're probably worse off than they were to begin with.
Stop talking, stop talking.
They are just an innocent family, not prepared for what's about to go down.
Oh, we'll see. Hopefully everything's going to be fine.
They are met with dinosaurs
We've
inevitably.
got a Jurassic World Rebirth ad before the video. Your cookies are working fine. Since a lot of us have been closely following the movie, a lot of this is not new to us. Yeah, this is all pretty much stuff we've seen before.
We have literally been in the trenches together.
Only 115 people are in here. Usually we get like 600
My
on
voice might
average.
be
So
a little gone tomorrow, but that's okay.
To see
yeah, I was wondering how he sends the distress signal
brilliant.
when they
Other
flipped.
people may talk about
Maybe he
it,
sent it just before they
but we
flipped.
don't have to do the job.
That's what I'm thinking. Like the Moser kind of like hits it a little bit, and then he calls Mayday, and then he gets toppled
Lots of
over.
fun and excitement. And
Yeah, actually, somebody asked me what dinosaur I want in the franchise that we haven't seen. Acrocanthosaurus, and I want it to look like the J-Pog version. I want something like the Acro, or at least like the Carcharodontosaurus, because Giganotosaurus, it's cool. I'm thankful it's in the franchise, but it's not used correctly, and I feel as though it could have been used a lot better.
I'm here now with Bashir
so yeah,
Selvin.
Bashir
and it is the
Selvin.
premiere of Rebirth. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here, excited to be in New York.
Yes.
Very, very excited for you guys to see this movie.
Before we just went live with you, I saw you looking around just in awe. How wonderful has this press tour been for you?
Oh, it's been great. London was incredible. Being here in the States and the beautiful New York is awesome. Seeing the Spinosaurus and everything, and also the weather is perfect because we started in Thailand in the summer, so this is appropriate. So the spread and everything is actually part of the whole aspect of what's going on.
You guys were in Thailand, you were in Malta. Were there any locations that were your favorite?
All of them.
Really? You'll go back?
Oh, in a heartbeat. Especially Thailand and Krabi. The people were so amazing.
Imagine trying to eat messy food.
And Malta as well. It's like
with,
walking around in a museum.
That
like everything is so precious and beautiful, and just the history behind it is just incredible.
I'm sure it made those early call times
That's
a little less
imagine
hard,
like
right?
you
When
have like
everything
a
seemed
burger
like
or
that's what you
something
got
from
to.
Five Guys.
Absolutely. I mean, there were
not gonna
some
work.
tough times as well too, like when it rained or when it was hot in Malta when we were stuck in the island for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was still worth it though.
Your character is a part of Scarlett Johansson character's team, Zora Bennett. Tell me about the camaraderie. Did you guys do anything to establish that on set?
I call
Bro's a giant.
Captain.
He's just wearing an
That's why I called
oversized
it,
suit.
because the way that she brought everybody together to basically create this friendship, this family unit, it was incredible. We had dinners
Gandalf
together,
the Fat
you know, we
23,
had
thanks for
first reading
commenting, saying that
together,
you're watching the
every
video
time
and the
we
live
hung
stream at the same
out,
time.
The more close we
Appreciate
got,
it.
and so all the scenes you could actually
Shaq
see how close
type
we really are.
build, that's
so
crazy.
She really helped really bring everybody
To be,
together.
but to
It
be
was
that
great.
big and have an oversized
You know,
jacket
being
is
part
it's
of
a
the
lot of
team with
choice, you know.
Mershila is actually the captain of the boat. It was just incredible. It was just
Aero,
like, you know, a
please,
dream
thank
come
you.
true to be able to work with such incredible people.
I love to hear stories about that because you could truly see it on screen, and people always wonder, is that the real deal?
Oh,
and
it's
it
the
shines.
real. And also, you know, when you're in these incredible locations, which I'm glad that the film industry is bringing
Carcharodontosaurus'
back,
J-Pog design would be
instead of being in the green
sick,
screen,
yeah.
we're coming back to
That's
go
what I'm saying,
into
J-Pog
locations,
has such good
especially a movie
designs.
as big as Jurassic World. It was just so great because now not only that you have to experience, you know, acting with each other, but you experience a whole entire country and an environment with each other. So it forced us to be really close.
Yeah.
So it was just a magical movie, which you guys will all see.
With you guys becoming a family while shooting, in what ways did you stay connected post?
Oh man, we got a group chat and you know dinners, and I think this is gonna last for a very, very long time. Like it's really special, and this is why we do films. Really, like when you could create such a great environment and a great family, it does last forever. So I really do feel like I've gained some really great friends for the rest of my life. Seriously.
Amazing. I love that so much. Well, congratulations on tonight. I hope you have the best time, and I really appreciate you stopping by.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Thank you.
Any new scenes?
All right, you guys. This film is a total
Did you
love
hear
letter
him at
to
the end there?
Spielberg and the original Jurassic Park movies, and that includes shooting on film just
Where
like
in New
they
York
did
is
back
this?
in the
Oh,
first Jurassic
go
Park.
earlier in the
Let's take
stream
an
because it
exclusive
has
look
the
at
name of
cast
the.
and crew of Jurassic World Rebirth, talking all about the magic of that.
Like stuff there. We had some new stuff. Not like post-worthy,
Joining
but we
me
had some
now
new
is
stuff.
Manuel Garcia Rulfo. Welcome to the premiere. How are you feeling tonight?
Amazing.
Amazing.
So hot. It's
Yes.
really, really hot.
Yes.
Insanely hot, unbearable, but really excited. I can't wait everyone to see this film. I just saw it a couple weeks ago, and I was so, it's such a good, such a great film. So I'm just happy to be here. I haven't seen most of the cast, so I'm just happy to see them again. And
You
have
missed the
some
direct
fun.
shot.
I know it's a long
I saw
process
all of
when
it.
you go from
All of the
being
direct
on
shots
set
were
in production to
seen
this
before.
very moment at the premiere. What type of memories come back to you when you're thinking about your time when you were in Malta and Thailand and everywhere else?
Honestly, it's one of those summers that it's.
One.
it's
Did I look
never
down?
gonna forget it,
Did I actually miss something?
It's such a.
I didn't miss
Joining me now
anything.
is Manuel Garcia Rulfo.
Staying at the same hotel, so it becomes like
Yeah.
a family. Like there's, you have to get along, otherwise there's nowhere to run.
Right.
And Scarlett is such a great leader. Like
A new
she's
shot.
Very,
They're
she's
not talking about
every-
anything right now. Fair enough. Let's go get a screenshot of this. I'm not in the best of quality.
Really?
I see what you mean there.
it's one of those.
Of Jurassic World Rebirth.
Did I miss anything here?
Carpet. It is. You guys have a really fun.
Who the hell are these people?
Very the original Jurassic computer animation. They'd make a short film or something else in New York premiere. It's like insanity.
So how many times are you just trying to ground yourself and remind yourself, I once was that student who dreamt of this? Because you have worked on so many incredible projects. How often do you go back to that?
All the time. That's all you're trying to do. I did some of the handheld work on the movie, and the only reason I really did it is because if you're holding the camera, you just see 3 actors. When you're tired and you put the camera down, you look back, you see 300 crew members. You're like, oh shit. Like we're doing this massive film.
Wow.
And so it's just like any little trick you can do to remind you of what how you felt. I mean, basically this movie is a very selfish act, trying to recreate how I felt when I watched that first movie. Like take kids and big kids on that roller coaster ride. And so, you can't get used to it. I mean, the thing is though, it's so surreal and so weird. You can kind of pretend it's a dream. Like I think I'm going to wake up like in Back to the Future. And like this whole last year or so was just an illusion. Like it's just very strange.
I read that when you first read this script, you felt like it was a love letter to Steven Spielberg. How hard did you work to pay homage to the originals?
I mean, I feel like David Koepp, who's here somewhere, I haven't seen him. He wrote the screenplay. He wrote the original Jurassic Park as well. And the second I received this copy of the script and it said written by David Koepp, I was already like, okay, I want to do it, right? And then as I started turning each page, I don't want to ruin it for people who might see it in a minute, but there's just each encounter, it's like its own mini movie and its own genre in a way.
Yeah, but Dominion did
that kind of feels like a little love letter to an early Spielberg film of some sort. And I would have thought it was sacrilegious. You can't do that. That's wrong to do that as a filmmaker. But the fact it was Steven himself, I call him Steven now, we're close friends. The fact that it was Mr. Spielberg handing you this script,
you call him Mutadon for sure?
you kind of
Just
feel
a
like, okay,
meter.
well maybe I've got a bit of license. This is never going to happen in
But
the
Mutadon
streams
rolls
ever
off the
again,
tongue
so
nicely. You
you've
don't
got
really
to do
need to
it.
shorten
What a
it.
dream come true. We love your work, so keep putting out these masterpieces.
Yeah, I know.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you so
great
much.
to talk to you tonight.
And you, thank you.
Have fun. All right, you guys, I am hearing that Mahershala Ali, the man, the myth, the ledge is here. He's fanning himself off because, I don't know if I mentioned, it's 90+ degrees here. And here he is right now, Mahershala.
He's got the same fit as Bashir Sylvain.
You are always the most dapper person
Imagine them
on
eating
any
dirty
red
burgers.
carpet. How do you continually impress us in this way? You love style.
How many deaths are we speculating? Probably like 4 or 5.
Have a wonderful stylist I work with, but you know, I like clothes.
Which is a bit concerning because it's as many as the Minion.
We love to see it. Okay, let's talk about the training. Everyone is talking about the hard work that went into playing their roles. What was it like for you?
Oh my gosh, it was just really about being able to emotionally sustain this journey more than anything. Like, yeah, I got on the bike every day, or you know, did my little curls, my little workout, but really it was really sustaining like the feeling of being like terrorized by these things over the course of 4 months. So that was the tough part.
How did you shake it all off at the end of the day? What did you do to maybe
The Minion
break
was
from
good,
that?
I agree.
Oh.
Does
Well,
Gareth
we were in
Edwards have
Thailand, so it's
autism?
kinda easy to
I don't
shake
know.
things
That's
up, like out in
something for
Thailand, and we were in
ChatGPT to
Malta,
answer for you.
And London was pretty great too, but we were in.
How
we
many
had
racial
some-
slurs would Dolores
we
say?
had-
I
we
hope
had some
none.
Wonderful locations,
I
so
hope
it was
none.
easy to kind of shake things off.
Yeah, I hear
What makes you
guys
like
were
Jurassic World
diving
Dominion so
well,
much? I know a lot of people
diving
who
together,
don't
really having a
want
whole
to watch the new
family
movie because the last one
experience.
off.
Yeah. Is
Just because it's as Jurassic as you're gonna get, it's as Michael Crichton as you're gonna get, and it's
you know what I
one of the
think was a
perfect
little bit
send-off
different was just sort of
for the
being
franchise.
out
For
of
me,
it
I
all,
enjoy
you know, like
movies
we
by their
weren't
lore
in-
additions and how they tie in
You know,
everything.
I've shot a lot domestically, but just being out
Dominion
in
was
such
the
a
most
special place
lore
like
intact movie.
Thailand, that I think it kind
Of course, Chaos Theory's
led to
making
us
it
having
better,
this
which is
feeling of
quite a
being
surprise.
like a summer camp
And
together.
Yeah.
the Dino Tracker website also made it very, very good as well.
From working with
So
Scarlett or Jonathan or anyone.
Dominion
Definitely
is
some free time we had. We
really
all hopped on a
enjoyable.
boat
And once you like delve deeper into
So,
it
yeah.
and
So nice.
understand it a lot
Well, we
more,
can't
then
wait
you
for you
start to
guys
like
to
it a lot
keep
more.
crumbing and
And
releasing
once
more
Chaos
BTS
Theory wraps
photos,
up,
'cause
I'm
they're
gonna
slowly coming out,
hopefully
so we want more.
do a
It was so great to see you.
kind of like a
Oh,
analysis of why
you
Dominion
and
is
me
good
and
because
all of
loads
us.
of people
You stay cool.
misunderstanding the movie completely.
Do this for a while.
He's
Take my
here.
finger. Now do a little.
I thought you were going to do a Wickedism then.
What did you think I was
thought
gonna do?
I was going to hold your finger. I was so ready.
No, I just wanted to do like a little.
Do a little twiddle.
A little twiddle with you.
A little twiddle, thank you.
You know,
Thank
David
you for
was saying that
twiddling
he
me.
wants to have a dance challenge with you later.
Okay, I'm
so
up for
it could
it.
go
It
TikTok
was David's
viral.
birthday last week, so
So maybe
yeah, we need to give us some
he
bumps.
deserves it. Yeah, we were talking about your shoes before this moment. and,
Dominion is
I
good,
said, you know what
and
they're gonna
it,
say?
not even based
You know
off
what
an
they're gonna say
opinion
on the
factor,
internet
but
about
I know
this.
people are going to say that the wrong way,
Jonathan
twist
and
my
his
words
slutty
and
little
everything.
shoes.
But it's a slightly little everything, isn't it, these days?
Like people are going to say, oh yeah, but my opinion, in my opinion.
I love
There's
the
a way to
Italians.
look at movies,
Marcella, 1992,
and if you look at a broad
93.
aspect, incorporate every other way, every way
And I
to
wanted those
bring in
exact ones.
movies.
Okay, back to Jurassic.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you seeing
Then
that animatronic
pretty much Dominion falls
live
under a
in
very
person
good,
for the first time.
Yeah.
good way, but I don't
Well,
think
I mean,
people
it's
really understand
the
it. But
little
again,
Dolores.
people are going to twist my words, so I'm not going to get into
amazing.
that.
I mean, the craftsmanship.
Certain people like to twist
behind
words
the
and
Jurassic films is
talk
second
about
to
it,
none,
but
also the love
anyways.
that everyone feels for that formative.
yeah,
cinematic
I'm going to make a
experience
video on
when
that
you
Jurassic
see Park
Shorts.
when I saw it when I was
That's supposed to
5.
be today's
But
video, but
when
I've
you're in
tried to
the
change it.
jungle in Thailand,
and Gareth Edwards is operating the camera, and every member of the crew has that love and reverence for the original film. It's an amazing place to be, and I feel incredibly
New
lucky
scenes, I'm
to
hoping for new
be
scenes.
part of this, to get people back into the theatres this summer for the summer blockbuster and celebrate so much brilliance.
It's
and
just common to
nostalgia.
hate
It's a
Jurassic
love
movies
letter.
because they do
that's
well.
what everyone is saying. It's a love
Like
letter to the originals.
there are some things where
And your Wicked
I just
co-star
don't
Jeff
know about,
Goldblum,
and I hate them because I don't know them, and
obviously, the OG.
somehow they're popular.
Did he give you
So,
any type of advice
loads of people
or
have the
talk
same
Jurassic
mindset. It's
with
just
you
a
at all?
common human mindset.
He just
to
said
hate
go and
things.
have
That's why I
as
don't
much
really
fun as possible.
take the hate to heart because it's just people being people. The whole reason why I fell in love with the franchise is because it's the most misunderstood franchise. Like the amount of people that just like sit there and are like, what? And then they say some dumb shit, and I'm like, how have you got that from that when it's actually meant to be this? And yeah, actually, I had a welcome home party yesterday, I think it was, and my uncle came over, and I love him because he always asks me questions about the movie, and somehow I make the movies better for him because he's like, so how does this make sense? And he asks really obscure questions as well. And then I explain, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And then he kind of like gets a better understanding
I was
of
5
these
years
movies.
old when I watched this film, and if I could have told myself I would have been a part of this in the same way as Wicked, I wouldn't have believed it. But here we are.
Here we are. You stay active. You stay dancing.
Yeah.
Was the training for Jurassic different from anything else that you've done?
Yeah, I mean, it was just like you just want to get strong and fit because it's there's a lot of action sequences in it. But no, it's
152 meters squared, a big screen is massive.
Wanting
For
to
a TV screen, yeah, it's
paleontologists
massive.
across the world proud. And Dr.
519
Loomis is-
views?
I
You're
mean,
joking.
He's so cool. He loves nature.
Is that it?
He's a nerd. He's passionate, and so
Oh,
it was
it's
just
the
making
worst,
sure you're ready
it's the
to play
worst
that
of the
and,
last
and to be
20.
ready to have like an experience of a lifetime, really.
Well, we can't wait to see it. The world can't wait to fall in love with you in another way. So thank you for your work.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Have so
Thank
much
you.
fun tonight.
It's the worst video of the last 20.
Don't melt. Stay cool.
By 400,
All right, you guys, we are
600
joined
views.
now by Ed Skrine, who's
Oh,
making his way
okay.
up to the
Ed Skrine's
platform.
on, so that's
He's giving
fine.
a little hug to Jonathan. They're giving each other a little hot, steamy hug, by the way. Ed, get over here. Hello, how are you?
I'm boiling hot.
Boiling hot. That is the theme of tonight.
That is the theme.
It is the theme, but we are here at the Jurassic World Rebirth premiere. How does it feel to get to this moment?
It's
I'm
weird
just happy to
seeing
see
him
my
with hair.
friends. I really love this
I don't know how
cast.
to
just with
describe it.
Philippine, Ursula, Jonathan, and I love these guys to bits. I can't wait to see.
I wake up tomorrow, 500,000
Bashir
views.
and
I
everyone
won't.
else, and
I'll
and
be
celebrate with
surprised
them,
if I
you know.
wake up with
Now
more
the
than
movie,
7,000,
you know, this is
6,000
all
views.
about you guys. We hand it over to you.
YouTube
I'll be
algorithm
honest,
is
it's like
very
it's not
shit.
mine anymore.
Very, very shit.
From
If
today
it doesn't
onwards, it's
initially
like,
do well,
I
there's
should be asking
next
you,
to
how
no
do you feel
pickup,
to be
and
here
especially
at
for this type of video,
Jurassic
which
World
should only
Rebirth
last
premiere,
like
you
2
know?
weeks long.
Elated to know that it
Maximum.
is a love letter to
Then
the originals that I watched as a child.
maybe the title
when
could be better.
My mind was
I might
blown,
change the
and I
title.
felt that wonderment of being surrounded by dinosaurs.
How am I today? Very
and also
tired.
A little bit of the
Very,
chills
very
and
tired.
thrills and thinking to myself, can I
When am I
actually
seeing
live
the
in
movie?
this world?
Soon?
So
Soon.
it really takes me back to a childlike place.
When I
If you
watched
had
the
to play a main
movie,
character in
and
a
I think,
Jurassic
can I
movie,
live
what
in
would
this
they be
world?
like?
I think I couldn't live in this
Sarcastic?
world. I'm like, I have
Kind
a
of has
face of someone who's very and it didn't really feel like Jurassic World. You know, we were inside a hangar, I was driving from my house every day in East London, and yeah,
That must
it
be
kind
so
of
cool.
wasn't the movie magic that people think that making movies is. That first day and the time in Thailand it was amazing, and it was a very informative first week that I could then carry on and kind of bring that to the kind of stale environment of the studio and maintain that kind of feeling of the tropics.
What do I
and
think
all
the
of
movie's
that.
going to be like? Probably my
I'm
fourth
so
favorite.
glad that you had such an amazing experience.
Depends.
Everyone seems to be so
Because
connected, so humble,
Jurassic Park
and
3 is so
rooted in this
enjoyable.
idea
I
of
watched
family
Jurassic
with you guys, so I
yesterday. I
love
watched
it.
Jurassic
Actors
Park,
love
Jurassic Park
to
3,
say
and
things
Jurassic
like that,
World.
and they are talking ish. Like, but we, this is like I really
I've
love
watched
spending
Jurassic
time
Park
with these guys. I
3
really
times
do.
in the
And,
last week.
Like I said, I'm just excited to see them, to be honest.
Fallen Kingdom's opening was peak Jurassic World. Changed my mind. I'm not changing your mind. I agree.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Take care.
I'm going to buy as many popcorn buckets as they do, but in the UK they don't typically do anything of that sort. So you have to wait and see. She really likes that Dolores. How am I doing today? Very tired. very tired. I don't think the actors are sick of watching the film. I feel as though they see it more as a learning curve. So, you know, if they don't like a certain scene they did, then they learn from that. Or if they like a... Or if they like a certain scene from it, then they, or someone else's scene, then they kind of take that as inspiration and remember that for the next scene. Well, because I live in England. England don't do anything nice. AMC does not exist over here. I'm so tired. It's nearly midnight. I'd keep the Fallen Kingdom one as it is. I wouldn't change the gate scene at all. How many available seats are in my theatre? I have loads of theatres with me, near me. They're called cinemas. Theatres aren't called movies. Theatres are theatrical performances. Movies are for cinemas are for films. Could the D-Rex appear in Chaos Theory? No. Not a chance. Leaves many questions unanswered in the film. Are you sure? Feel free to ask any questions that you think are left unanswered. I can answer them for you. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. I don't know how I'm going to watch a movie. Screen X probably. Yeah, the ending of JP3 is definitely rushed. Get some sleep. I've got a job to do. We're in the same time zone? Yeah, but I'm used to Middle Eastern time zone. We're 3 hours ahead. Sometimes 4 hours ahead. So I'm still very sleepy. Do you think the D-Rex could survive and appear in another movie? It would be interesting to see it appear in another movie. I don't see why not. I don't see why they would return it. I mean, maybe they end up getting the DNA out of there and then they realize, hold on, we need to investigate a little bit more of what happened on Ile Saint-Hubert. So then they go back to the island, I guess. But then you're just reinventing the wheel once again. So, but we'll see. there's loads of opportunities, loads of chances to write a good movie. I would presume that in 2028 we'll finally get to see the Rebirth sequel, whatever it will be. How do I think the D-Rex will die? I'm not too sure if the D-Rex will die. Like, I think the explosion is probably the thing we've been suspecting for a long time. That's why there's a petrol station. But then, you know, Spinosaurus surprise would be nice. Stuff like that. That would be really cool.
Joining me now is the star of Jurassic World Rebirth. She is singing into the interview, Scarlett Johansson. What were we just singing?
I was saying, it's roasty toasty.
And there you go, it's an original.
Women just have naturally
how are
good
we
voices.
feeling?
You'll be hearing, it's going to be the hit of the
crazy.
summer, actually.
It's actually already a bop. It's already hit TikTok,
Half
I'm
Midnight
hearing.
for me in Italy.
I believe it.
Okay, everyone has mentioned how wonderful of a
Didn't
leader
rob
you
Chelsea in
have been
2009?
through and
Get a
through.
grip.
They have talked about the
biggest
bonding that was
robbery in
created
history.
between filming and just
Many
what you
people
did
ask why the
to cultivate the
Spinosaurus
strength
target
of the
humans and
cast.
many things that.
I'm amazed by
Spinosaurus target humans because it has a
important
grudge.
was that for you to create a family?
It's a dinosaur that
Always.
was
I
overly
grew up
aggressive, not supposed to be
since I was
alive,
8
and
years old
yeah, it got
on
hit by the
set,
plane.
and
It was
one of the
intelligent
best-
to realize that they controlled the
in my
plane and
opinion,
it
one
held
of
a
the best
grudge,
parts
and
of
you
making
can
a
even see
movie
the
is
scars on the
family
body
that
of the
you-
Spinosaurus,
you
and that's
know,
why I chased down
that you
the people.
develop while you're shooting.
Nico, keep going with the
and
questions if you want.
certainly We didn't have much time to rehearse on this film. We were
Chelsea
kind
was
of
not
right
robbed
in
in
the, thrown
2009.
into the middle of it.
Chelsea would definitely
so
robbed
just
in
having the
2009. The
opportunity to
biggest
spend
robbery
as
in
much time
history.
as we could, you know, doing stuff that was enjoyable and
Yeah,
air
Luke,
conditioning.
you'll hear more about that later.
or on the water, the ocean breeze was, you know, it was important, and it really, you know,
I think
especially
Owen will
because
come
we
back.
were
I'd
in
like to see him as a
some
cameo.
Challenging circumstances, you know, it helps to have some nice memories or things to look forward to, you know, to daydream about when you're like this deep in mangrove water with poisonous snakes. You're like, but this weekend we're gonna have that lovely dinner. And that's
yeah,
what you
that
think
lovely
about.
dinner.
That's what you hold on to.
I know it was so important for you to bring the scares back. Why is that?
Oh, well, when I saw the first Jurassic Park movie, I was 10 years old in the theater, and part of
I think the gore would be there.
impression it left on me was the jump scares, the laughs, but the terror.
Because I
for
feel
sure.
I feel as though
that's
it's about
part
time we get a
of
bit more gore in the
what is
franchise, to be honest.
so great about Jurassic is that it's thrilling in all ways, visually and also, you know, emotionally thrilling. And you know, I think this film. It's funny. I've been talking to some other Jurassic fans, and they say this is the scariest one.
Wow.
So, but it's so appropriate. I would let my daughter see it. You know,
Okay, I was gonna ask.
It's so appropriate for the family.
Okay.
You just got to watch it through the crack in your fingers.
Totally.
You know that trick?
Yeah, and she might be in your bed for a couple nights, but that's okay. It'll be a bonding
It's worth
experience.
it, yeah.
Absolutely. You're no stranger to doing your own stunts. There's tons of them in this film. Did you train differently than you would for anything else?
You know, it's funny in this film we run away from a lot of stuff. I'm used to kind of hand-to-hand combat, and it was a lot of running away. So yeah, I would say that it was nice to not have to do the hand-to-hand combat, you know, but at the same time, yeah, running in 103 degree.
I miss the Kobe cam. I miss Kobe.
Humidity is its own challenge. Yeah.
You are such a rock star. You're so inspirational. Goodbye to Scarlett, and here he is. Hello, Rupert. Great to see you.
You too.
Hi. It looks
Hi.
like it is a big family reunion tonight, is it not?
I trust Gareth
feel like we
Edwards.
should be bringing
I like all of
potluck.
his movies, so.
Did you bring a snack at least?
Some Jello with stuff in.
I don't think they'll be the same, but I think they'll have their own
It's like, I
very
haven't seen these
feels
guys for
without
6
grady.
months, but we went through this crazy adventure together.
as a unit, we survived, and we're here to tell the tale.
It sounds like a lot of fun happened between filming. So shenanigans that are going to happen tonight, what are we thinking? We're going somewhere after this?
Oh man, yeah, I mean, watch this space. Just watch where Johnny Bailey goes, and go the opposite direction if you want to stay safe.
The opposite. I'm trying to get wherever he is.
I mean, I'll be going where he's going,
Okay,
but I'm
good
just
for you.
saying, like, depending on your mood.
Oh, okay. All right, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is such an action-packed film. What was your favorite part about filming?
I loved, believe it or not, wading up to my chest through a mangrove swamp with snakes winding through our legs, and
Like real ones?
Real ones, and monkeys kind of trying not to steal things from us, or maybe not. Deadly insects.
I love
it was,
monkeys.
I don't know. It felt like I was in. Well, it felt like I was in Jurassic Park.
I was going to say that is not my idea of fun,
It
but
wasn't a beach vacation.
Oh, Gandalf, the fast 199. This is for the kids and funds. Get him a dinosaur teddy. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't think about getting him a little dinosaur teddy. I'll look into doing that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I wanted to be like that version of an architect. It was
I appreciate
more about
that.
the adventure than the kind of studies. I wasn't the best student, maybe, so this feels
Which
like
better
definitely
Arsenal
full
emoji
circle on that
poppers.
bucket list.
So you really get to live out your dreams doing a project like this.
Yes, ma'am.
And did you grow up having some interesting creatures in your house?
Yeah, actually, I had 2 snakes. At a different time, I had a lizard. And then some more sort of regular things like a rabbit and a cat. I really love animals, so...
You are really that guy. I actually kind of want to watch a reality series of you
My
maybe
life?
in the wild.
Yeah,
Yes.
R-rated.
We actually saw the 2005 leaked audition for James Bond.
Oh, yeah?
Me and a lot of people.
Oh.
There's a lot of buzz about who will be the next James Bond.
Oh, God.
Thoughts on throwing your name back in the hat?
I mean, it's not my decision. I don't think you could pay me to watch something like that. I would rather drink bleach than watch an audition that I did ever, let alone in 2005.
20 years ago, and let me tell you, we're not mad at it. It was
Okay.
a great audition.
All right, thank you.
It's so good to see you
Good to
tonight.
see
I
you
hope
too.
you have a great family reunion with everyone. Live it up. This is your night.
We'll do our best.
And make sure to take video and picture of where you and Jonathan go later.
Okay, I'll keep you posted.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
You guys, it's been over 30 years since the original Jurassic Park roared into theaters and changed cinema. Take a look at how Rebirth is continuing the legacy.
New scenes, new scenes, new scenes. Awesome to see in a movie, or even just a spin-off series. If you want to do a tester for the darker side of things, then that's the best thing to do. You know, you just go ahead and throw in
Joining us now
some
is
blood, guts, and
Philippine
gore.
Velge. How are you doing tonight?
Philippine Velge.
hot, but
This is the first time she's been
Hey,
here.
but I am so glad that you chose this outfit despite
Thank
the
you.
weather.
Yeah,
Tell me
me
about
too.
your look tonight.
It's an amazing
I'll
designer.
be honest, I
called
completely
Maximilian
forgot she's
Rayner
in
at
the
London.
movie.
He's just the best. I'm so grateful that he let me wear his clothes this evening. Yeah.
So great.
Thanks.
You love sharing BTS of the projects that you're
Like the
working
Therizinosaurus
on. What is a
versus
little
T-Rex.
something that
Yeah,
we
probably
would be
T-Rex is
surprised
gonna
to
crush
know
it.
about the cast of Rebirth?
Ooh, a little something you'd be surprised to know.
She plays Nina, if I remember correctly.
I mean, I would say that the surprising thing is that they're all really nice.
Yep,
like,
Nina, there you go.
People think that famous people
No last
are
name.
not real humans, but
Sometimes that's a reality, and
Yeah.
you know what? I love hearing that that's not true for you guys.
not at all. Like, everyone is just so down to earth. They're all such legends. I was just so grateful to be a part of the whole crew because everyone's so lovely, yeah.
When you are a part of a rockstar cast like this, are you trying to absorb as much as you can and learn from each of them?
Oh yeah. So Mahershala was on set basically every day that I was
Why
on
doesn't
set.
Nina have a
and
last name? That's what I
every
want to
time
know.
in between takes, I'd be like, Mahershala, so tell me, like, what do you think about, like,
Oh,
this
these
thing about
Dilophosauruses
acting,
are
or,
fully
like,
grown.
And he was so kind
So
and wonderful.
we
to
need
me,
like an overly
we would
sized,
sit and
oversized
chat for
one.
hours. They'd be like, we need you on set, guys, and we'd be like, all right.
Any
okay, yeah,
expectations for Rebirth?
So yeah.
I expect them to explain the lore, to really go in depth with the lore, because it's not right what they've done after Dominion.
Wow.
So to only save that is to
It's action-packed.
Yeah.
to
What was
write
the
in
training
good
like
lore.
for you?
We did a lot of
which would just be dinosaurs with Fallen Kingdom made stuff very obvious, Nico. Like, they really emphasized the Aedugerceratops skull to the point where we're like, okay, yes, the Indoraptor is going to die by falling on it. And then the movie came out, and that's exactly what happened. So that Spinosaurus moving. I swear it was moving. Because the behind-the-scenes footage is quite literally the raw of the raw. I won't be surprised if it was filmed on like an iPhone or something. Yeah, bioluminescent dinosaurs in live action, although that's more modified than mutation. I wonder how long this stream's going to go on for. Miles. He's just called Miles. You see, like, who are these people? Like, genuinely, who are these people? I don't understand. Like, actually get, like, content creators who talk about movies. At least do that. If these are content creators or influencers, whatever you want to call them. UCL 2026. I don't even know who's in it. I'm going to say Dortmund. Screw it. Let's go with Dortmund. I like how they've not shown the characters' chemistry in the movie yet, so that should be interesting to see. Yeah, that's one thing they've kept secret for some reason. Miles. Yeah, it's just a kid. With no last name, nothing. No handle. Who are these bozos? You see what I mean? They need to invite some actual people. Some actual people. Let's just go to intermissions. No, as soon as I go to intermissions, Bashir Sylvain and David Iacono. Why aren't I one of them? Universal don't deem me as popular enough to fly me out. I was invited to this one actually. But they didn't want to pay for my flights. I know this guy. I completely forgot his name. It's in the back of my head. That's it. Nick Coase here. But yeah, I was invited to this one, but they did not want to pay for my flights. So, travel wasn't included. They invited me very last minute as well. Okay, I'm going back to just intermission because these people, I don't know who they are, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't know who they are either, so there's no point keeping them on screen. With Jurassic World Evolution 3 and Jurassic Park Survival on the way, what other Jurassic games would I like? I would like an open world survival game, kind of like Jurassic Park Survival, but in the mainland, set in the modern era near Dominion. That would be something really, really cool. I'd love to see something like that. When Scarlet shows up, something will... Okay. Random are people, exactly. They don't even like at least put the handle, because they put the names expecting like we know who they are. She's in lingerie. She ain't even in anything. Oh, my goodness. The West. What if Coryphosaurus pops up? I will squeal like a little girl. It's about time, Coryphosaurus. Get some screen time. Jose Zilla, take care. Thank you for watching the stream. What would you think of a mutated Spino? A mutated Spino would be really cool if it was like the Isles Apex. I think it's an Apex Spino or something. I think that's what they call it. Something like that as a mutated Spino would be awesome. I'm making a news channel for Jurassic stuff on Twitter. Any advice? Just do whatever you want to do. Well, that's the thing. They only invited me on Friday to the premiere, so it's okay. I'm not complaining. You'll see why later this week. You'll see why I'm not complaining. I'd rather see you on the live than Miles, a random kid. I don't even know who to search to find out who that is. That's the thing. If I just search Miles, it'll be like how to convert miles into kilometers or something like that.
Out here on the carpet, but it looks like there's a lot of debate going on in the comments. I'm seeing a lot of beluga whale is not a dinosaur. Well, I can confirm for you all tonight that is in fact not a beluga whale. You see, in the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer, it's a mosasaur, one of the largest species of dinosaurs, and a key to unlocking the film's miracle medicine. You'll have to check it out in film when it drops on July 2nd.
That's not what they were saying. The beluga whale, they're on about the D-Rex. Oh, man, just get people who know about this franchise to hype it up. This is why it's so misunderstood, because some people might just watch this and be like, oh, the beluga whale is like the Mosasaurus, and then they'll start calling the D-Rex the Mosasaurus. Oh my goodness.
Happy watching you guys. Bye.
They've just copyrighted all of my videos. They've copyrighted my face as well. Great. Great. Well, that's the stream. Now I can't even go straight to bed because now I have to deal with Universal copywriting. They have copyrighted my face. I will show you. Hopefully it doesn't show any money. Hold on. Before I do that, let me just quickly. I remove this F. Okay. So they have just copyrighted this, right? We see details, and we can see that they've copied between the minutes of 5:30 and 8:42. That's an image. That's my face. That is also my face. We continue. Is more images. More images. That's my face. That's my face. That's my face. That's my face. Another image, all used under fair use. That's my face. That's my face as well. When will they learn? When will they learn? When will they learn? I don't give my consent for my face to be taken. Anyways, that's where I'm going to have to unfortunately wrap up the stream. It wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it. So, yeah, I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for everybody who did get to see this stream today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I was going to go to bed, but now I have to deal with the Universal bullshit that's going on. So, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who did donate. Every little helps a long way to Kobe's medicine. Hopefully he gets to feel better. But yeah, hopefully you'll have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.